things you've done for me, things so undeserved, yet you gave to prove your love for me. The voices of a million angels could not express your gratitude, all that I am and ever hope to be. Glory unto thee. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the thing He has done. Jesus. Let me stop by there. So if I keep going on, I will end up singing only. But this morning, for the people who do not know me, I'm Bien Aime. And so I've been in Korea since August 2015. Start being tiresome, start being too long. But when I look where it is, I'm still here. So it's time to think of the thing God has done in my life. Actually, for the church, you know my backside, right? This backside received several pains than you can ever imagine. Around 2010, I was in undergraduate, second year. At the end of the year, I was the audio member. I went to Kigali and passed it through the hair salon, just to cut my hair. Then there was some kind of allergy. You know, after cutting the hair, usually there's some kind of small rising skins for the allergy of the haircut. It started like that. And I thought it is only the allergy. I did not take care of it in the beginning. And after 1 year, it has been growing and growing and growing. And I asked myself, oh my God, what is happening? Then in 2011, I decided to go to the clinic. They gave me small ointment. I applied, they did not change, but it stopped the way it was. Then I did not keep treatment. I thought it's nothing. So after ending my undergraduate, I was working back home, and I said, okay, I have time, let me go to treatment. So that, what happened, they made things worse. So there is a kind of treatment, I don't know how to describe it, but there is kind of gases they put at the wound to create the big wound and heal it. And then my body responded badly. So the wound did not heal. Instead, it developed a big scar and started growing and growing and growing. So I received several injections back home in University Hospital of Rwanda. They were injecting Kenacort. It's a kind of steroid. And they injected several, 4 months. And suddenly I was stopping. All the time I keep going because, injection is not fun. So then I came to Korea. After arriving here, Shama was the first one to see my back and asked, oh, what is here? I never know you have this. So you see, it has been long, and I suggested you can go to treatment. And I said, okay, let me try to receive treatment in Korea. The first hospital I visited is Aju Hospital, Aju University Hospital, and the hematology. Arriving there, the doctor diagnosed my back and said, okay, this is keloid. And then when he said keloid, he directly prescribed a treatment of steroid injections. But there was one complication. One, it was expensive. Second, it was weekly. So I received the first treatment and I paid 150,000. Remember, I'm a student who comes to pass only 3 months in Korea. I'm still thinking to cope with the ISC-SKKU, which is not easy at all. So, and then I went there, they injected for the first time. After injection, I said, maybe I can wait because this is not a disease that can kill me. I can stop it. But funny thing, Professor Jerome John, knew that I went to the hospital and he asked him, how's the treatment? And I told him I decided to stop. And he asked me why. And I said, it's expensive and it's time consuming. And you have to visit every week and I feel like I don't feel comfortable with it. So I decided to stop. And he said, don't stop. Instead, I'm going to recommend research from the people and the connections, and then I ended up landing in Kangbuk Samson Hospital. I arrived there and I visited the plastic surgery. And the doctor also, after looking at the skin, he directly said steroid. He prescribed steroid injections. Same treatment as the one I hated from Aju. So steroid injection he went on. He started injecting, and the good news was 1 time a month, different to the one in the Aju of 1 time a week. So he injected over 1 year, and he found out my body is not responding. And he said, I think your skin is not that easy to treat. And he said, okay, maybe you can try the second treatment. And he went to the stage of plastic surgery. So with plastic surgery, usually they don't want to make deformation of your skin. So there is a way, I'm not a doctor to know it, but there is a way of cutting inside without cutting outside. It's like they merge where your skin and it returns. They did like 2 times. The first time they cut it small, the second time they cut again small, and then it looked like it's healed. And everyone think, oh wow, it's healed now. So after 2 months, it started appearing again. Clear. Oh my goodness. So 3 months, 4 months, I returned back to the hospital, and the doctor there said, oh, long time no see. So then he said, oh, it grew up again. So he started again injections. So in 2018, at the end, before GSM, 2018, my doctor had to go to the sabbatical year in USA. And then he recommended another in the same department. So it started going on. Then arriving to the other doctor, I said maybe I will visit and see what he will tell me. The first time I lost the schedule because, sometimes we are mad. And and then suddenly we met. But before meeting, I asked Pastor Han to go with me and try. I wanted to make sure why my skin is not responding to the treatment. And second, I was asking maybe they are healing keloid and it's not keloid. I was suspicious. If it's keloid, usually steroids responds at a certain point. Then, because either talking in English to Korean doctors, sometimes they are at a certain point we cannot communicate. So I went with Pastor Han. Thank you for going with me that time. And we arrived there, Pastor Han tried to describe. I told him the story and all the story about the treatment I received and how to grew up and everything. And the doctor then said, I don't know why the previous doctor has been injecting several times. Oh, I said, what? So, and then he said, I don't know why it's not responding. Then it's like, then what is it? The doctor was I don't know what kind of disease is this. Maybe it's not steroid. He was also suspicious. And then, and he directly told to Pastor, maybe if we want injection, I can inject right now. And I said, no need for injections if you don't know even the disease you are treating. So I stopped the treatment, and I talked with Dali, and Dali talked with another small clinic, quite near actually. It's a Nightingale clinic, so they treat on skin problems. So I met other doctors. It's like I'm moving. It's like moving from Samsung Hospital to that clinic. It's like logically it's not understandable because it's too small clinic, and Samsung, it's a big hospital, right? So and then arriving there, the doctor looked at everything. But I was suspicious, and the doctor directly also said it may be keloid. But he prescribed some kind of different surgery system, because previous system they were making surgery but leaving my hair intact. This time is cutting the skin and cutting the hair. That means the place where they cut, there will be no more hair growing. I accepted it because no need for hair this side. For it. Usually I cut it every day. I did not avoid this. I received 5 consecutive, it should be 6, but at the 4th time, I asked doctor, then how many times remaining? And he asked me, why are you asking? And I told him, because it's more expensive, I'm paying my money. They said, oh, really? They said, maybe 3 times. I said, 3 times? And they say, okay, let me summarize into 2. And I ended up receiving 5 consecutive surgeries, like cutting. It's not that big surgery, I was cutted on Friday, and every Sunday I was here in the worship, sometimes without even department. And it was, this guy is not afraid even coming to church and sitting at the first chair with this. So anyway, I received this treatment, and I'm still going on with this treatment. After these kind of 5 consecutive surgeries, I'm receiving now injections in every 2 weeks till today. But what I wanted to say, maybe I may not be healed, but at least I'm very compatible with that hospital. It's very funny. Very compatible. The doctors likes me, the reception likes me, they smile at me, we talk a lot, and they helped me a lot. I thank Eldari, but mainly I thank Dr. Han. And there is another doctor who is really my friend, but I don't know his name. Because asking your doctor what is your name, it's not easy. But he is really a nice guy, and he helped me a lot. At a certain point, paying money as I go, at a certain time I was bankrupt. But even those doctors helped me to not continue paying a lot of money I was paying, so there was some kind of arrangement to reduce the treatment cost. So this morning I'm thankful because I'm not because I'm healed, because I'm still going on the treatment. I don't know what will go on, because whether it's healed or not, but I'm thankful for this Nightingale clinic, for the thing they did, for the time they spent on me. So sometimes because of lab and the fear and everything here in ISC-SKKU, I sometimes forget even the track. I directly receive the text from Dr. Han telling me, tomorrow you have treatment. So it's not common. It's not common for a doctor to remember your treatment, your time, your everything, reminding you. Sometimes not because you are paying, because at a certain point, I remember they gave me free treatment. They were giving me Octane for free. Not free because someone has paid. I don't know who is. Maybe it's Han who paid. But I'm thankful for everything they did. God used them to comfort my heart. And God used them to give me treatment. Today it's not growing that much, but the scar is still being reduced, and the size is reducing and reducing. hope that maybe next year I will have my skin back. So this morning I want to know you to know what passed in my life and how the treatment I received and how God used this small clinic to comfort my heart and help me and treat me, and even through the church members and other people so that they can receive this treatment. So may God bless you, and may God keep using you, and may God keep using Dr. Han and his senior doctor is also helping a lot, and very a lot. So I'm thankful for them. Maybe it's not easy to tell them I'm thankful, but they can see at my eyes, they can read my emotions. Thank you so much for listening to my testimony. God is able to understand your situation, either sickness, any situation you can pass through. Maybe people can criticize, but God understands and can come to your assistance at any time. So He can release your heart and you feel you are free and you are happy. I'm happy indeed for everything that happened. Thank you so much.